Should be on. Mouse. Frank. Remy.
Yeah, I thought it was the hole in the bottom of the pocket that she lost the key out of, or perhaps she lost. But she hasn't found that other key.
No.
That she has got to be in a room somewhere. Because she unlocked the front door with it, and then.
Mm-hmm.
What did I come down here for?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Good job.
I'm becoming senile. I'm too young to have Alzheimer's. I mean, I'm not, but the early onset, but
You probably left the reason upstairs.
probably I'll go back and look for it. But now, Mark,
Yeah.
if I do end up with Alzheimer's or anything like that, it's going to be a burden on you. Like, steal a car and drop me off in front of a hospital or the emergency room. I say steal a car because they've got cameras out there and they will know your own. I mean, they would be able to trace you.
A little heavy for stream much.
Maybe a bit.
Oh, are we on?
Yeah, we're on.
Good job.
Y'all forget I said that. Or, like,
I didn't check.
if I no longer show up at all, at least don't report Mark. Don't do me. Because I asked him to.
If it ever happens, it's going to be a long time. Don't worry.
I hope so.
Ooh, that's some strong
But you
sauce.
know, I mean,
Everybody has memory issues.
yeah, but like, I could have a stroke tomorrow and be bedridden. And I don't have Medicare yet. And Medicare does not cover like catastrophic.
You,
I
you,
have to get my name off the house, otherwise you'd have to sell it. And I'd have to get my name off
So, we're alive.
the bank accounts.
oops.
Why did that happen?
Because I was twiddling with the shift key.
Oh, safeties.
Yeah.
I disable that usually. I guess Windows Update keeps turning back on.
Well, I don't remember if I've ever explicitly disabled that on this computer. At least not since the last reinstall.
Found it!
Oh, good.
Okay, but I forgot.
Yeah. My set sounds weird, but memory does work that way.
Yeah.
Because we're weird. Our species is weird. Does it make you laugh when Dr. Diaper looks down the fake dog you do? I don't know those characters.
So, good evening, Internet. It is 8:05 p.m. on Thursday, January 2nd, 2020. The year of hindsight. And that ad-lib just derailed me completely.
Hi, that's great. Just keep going.
He did, yeah, but like I said, it derailed me. I lost my train of thought. My train of thought got derailed. My brain has not been working very well today.
It's been chugging.
It's been chugging.
Woo.
Not just like not just cognitively, but largely
Thermally and spatially.
motorways as well. Wait, motorways means
Roads?
like roads.
Railroads, perhaps.
Just bring it all back around.
Oh, I already had. You didn't notice chugging?
Yeah.
Or, wait, I mean,
Yeah, just everything connects back. What?
The 8-point railway. Or the 8-fold rail.
The strongest rails.
The 8-fold line? No. Wait, that's an octagon. Can't believe I forgot one of those. Any freaking way.
Anyway, but yeah, like but balance has been off. I've been walking slowly.
Did you remember the pills?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I pills as soon as I got up. Tangentially, I'm going to be switching off Alexapro because that's been doing jack all.
Well, I don't trust Alexa anyway. I didn't know there was a professional version.
What?
Alexa Pro Edition.
No, not Alexa Pro. Lexa Pro.
I was able to do that because you said off instead of off of. Little cracks in language can be fun to cram things into and spread apart.
So yeah, I'm going to be coming off of that over the next week, which shouldn't be as bad as the last thing I had to come off of. Those withdrawals sucked.
That cliff is steep too.
Yeah. But like, Lexapro isn't exactly the same thing, so I don't need to wean myself off it as gradually, and I was at a much lower dose at this point, so... Hi, this is Health Stream. This is totally not Thursday Thanatopsis, although we were basically talking about some end-of-life issues. So maybe the name is more fitting than usual tonight. Anyway, I'm your host, Mark Amstrad, DJ Amstrack. That's Daniel. This is Remy. You heard May the producer talking earlier. She's my mom. And tonight we're going to be continuing Sunless Sea. It's been 2 weeks since we played this one, because Daniel was out of town for holiday times last week. I forget what I played instead. I just remember that I would have rather been playing this, because I love Sunless Sea.
I think I remember some kind of forest. The sounds of it. As I was eating.
Some kind of forest.
I forget his name. It was like something about Yeagersdale or something.
Yeagersdale?
Yeah, Star Forest has like a really big tree in it, and a squirrel goes up and down sometimes. It sounds like you're playing Etrian Odyssey. You're getting ready to play Etrian Odyssey.
That's right. I did.
Was Etrian Odyssey? Okay.
Yes, it was Etrian Odyssey. I'm just not used to streaming that one. It actually did get farther in that game than I ever have before. Not that I started a new file or anything. Played.
You just kept going.
I just continued my old file, which was as far as I had ever gotten previously. And then
until you stop dying all the time.
Yeah, basically, and then I got further. I actually got to the first geomagnetic font or whatever it's called.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, that's the thing that lets you teleport to each like new set of strata. So like I beat the boss of the first 5 floors. And now, on the 6th floor, there's a thing that lets me warp back and forth to town. So I can just start straight from there.
I feel like the anime Is It Okay to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon is like, probably the manga in fact, was probably based on this game. with a bunch of Greek myth piled in.
I mean, it's a classic genre of game. It's just an old-fashioned dungeon crawl.
Yeah, but it's all like vertical and
Well, yeah, a lot of them are. Like, you can go back to stuff that's a little more roguelike, like the Mystery Dungeon series, which might go all the way back to the NES. Definitely goes back to the SNES.
I guess NetHack was pretty vertical, but there weren't that many levels.
And I mean, yeah, NetHack is
NetHack
vertical,
and
Rogue is vertical, roguelikes in general.
That's Remy.
Yep.
Not a pillow. It looks like a pillow, though, with ears.
Hey, Sugar Frosted. Meow.
It says Remy, followed by Remy! In all caps.
Oh,
Man.
she's purring.
Yeah, Mystery Dungeon apparently started on this.
Okay. I definitely remembered that the second game was on the SNES.
Mystery Dungeon started on
On the SNES. On the SNES. Wasn't there an old Super Nintendo emulator called SNES?
Should have been.
I think there was.
Also, I need to change this freaking background Chrome tab because I got Discord here, and over there is Crystal's butt.
Wait, who?
With
Oh!
K in all caps.
Oh, because... Okay, because... Wait, what? Why do you have that open?
And, like, Fox is giving me the freaking... Look at that stupid background.
Oh, okay.
It's just there, and...
That's right. Yeah,
so it does that.
yeah, you don't need that tab open anymore.
Isn't that stupid?
The question for what the cheat tokens do was answered.
They put Bengal tigers in the Kaiser's latrines.
Mm-hmm.
He has many.
No,
Luckily, there are also plenty of tigers.
That would be sneak tokens.
Those sound more interesting.
No.
Pardon me.
Anyway, let's get on with the game. Shall we?
How the heck does that work?
Excuse me. What dork?
Is that Starwolf?
Maybe?
Is Starwolf actually in that game? I didn't know.
In Star Fox Adventures? I don't remember. Wow, Fallen London celebrating 10 years.
Sugar Frost goes on to say, the first game was Japan only and starred Tomato Saloon and Tornico Taloon. That doesn't help.
That's right. There's a minor character from Dragon Quest IV, I think.
Followed by no, full screen Remy. Welcome to Cat and Twitch. What is happening here? Why is there electrical tape?
To repair
Was there rabbit damage?
long ago.
Come on. Steal.
Punk.
I think the cord's getting internal fractures.
Okay, do I have any port reports left to port? Nope.
Sure, Frosty confirms Donkey Corn 4. Yo, NPP, get away!
Okay.
Dog has an update package.
Okay, I need 2 more visions of the surface.
Boy, that's false. I need to go to Wither for intel and take 200 echoes to the funging station and 300 to play 3 for playman. That was a while ago. Yay. Bad adding, no.
Okay, cheap recruit to keep me, or to pad the half that I'm sitting just above, just in case. Wait a second, where's the Roser's Wharf? Is it not open right now?
Oh, you should check your stat, friend. Do you have a wound presently?
Journal or hold.
Menaces show up in your hold? Ow!
Meow. Oh yeah, her. Okay, so she needs to go to the Empire of Hands.
Oh no, she wants to go to Monkey Town.
Monkey Town. Won't you take me to Monkey Town? Won't you take me to Monkey Town? I think menaces show up in, yeah, here they are.
In Monkey Town, only Andros has the brains to rule Lilac.
Okay, so I have 5 Kaganian Suspicion, 1 London Suspicion, 3 levels of Unaccountably Peckish, and 5 levels of Yearning Burning.
How about that dome machine?
What about it? I don't know. Oh yeah, and what all did the Fathom King want? Oh god. The heart of either Mount Nomad or the Tree of Ages.
Ah!
Ugh, that's gonna be hard. A miracle of science. Bring an engine or weapon of unique brilliance. I could bring him a mirror box full of light. Witness the death of something that is the oldest of its kind. Find the fruit of a tree which will not die. Okay. Well, I have lots of space. I should get lots of stuff to put in the space. Oh yeah, I should also get a lamp. Who is it that has... There we go. Can buy a blazing glim lamp. Veils -3, but mirrors +5. I like that. Speculative Consonator.
Speculative Consternator.
And the Judgment Resonator.
Oh, yeah, something like we need this whole tab, actually. Swoop.
Okay, well, let's get the Blazing Glim Lamp. Because I can afford it. Yeah. Mirrors. Okay, so I need to go to Igul for the Imperious Sister. I am Sharpen the Spleen.
Ow! Not just a spleen.
I don't remember what I need for Rosina, though. You allowed the clattery air to make a postman not so much like a postman. Sorry, that's a really weird inside joke.
It's being so chilly. Okay, so you don't have a wound on you.
Right. I am not wounded.
And your terror is like nearly 0, so no need to rest in your lodgings, really.
Mm-hmm.
You can instead spend that time doing something else.
Yeah.
Pooping, for instance.
Learning about all of them. Let's see here. Oh, hey, I have Searing Enigmas to progress this story. So let's do that. Ask her to dine with you, but don't ask her to remove her glasses.
If I had to guess, she's half tiger. Or sun fortune tiger.
Oh.
Like that tooth.
Yeah. She regards you for a while and then, unasked, removes her glasses. She folds them neatly and places them on the table, then meets your eyes. Her own eyes are marvelously bright. The irises are amber, the whites seem to be flecked with gold. Yes, she says, oh, I've been touched by the dawn machine. I believe you already knew that, or you would have asked me to remove my spectacles. I might be wrong. In either case, nothing has changed, now that you know. We will still be wary of each other. She taps her thumb against her index finger. I'm always the same, do you see? I do not change. I proceed on the same path I always have. I am only one choice, and I will be content only when I have no choice at all. Now, let's eat and talk. You promised me something special, and I will give you what little I can in return. Gained 1 Veils. Nice. She has the discomfiting, even irritating habit of answering your questions just before you finish speaking. Each choice you make in the future will depend on this one. The ship goes where the captain sails, and where the captain chooses to sail depends on where you've been. Except what she says, she's right. If nothing has changed in response to your choice, then your choice was that of a pawn that chooses to move forward. For God's sake, all you wanted was a meal and a chat, and she's doing philosophy on you.
She's doing a philosophy to you. Wait, increase your meters as an option? Okay.
That's just the regular training.
Okay, so that's not related to the dining options in the company.
Yeah, no, I will disagree. Perhaps, she says, perhaps our choices determine our heading. But at last, when the lamps go dark, there is only one direction. One day, we'll go there together. She won't be drawn further. She picks up her knife and fork. Between mouthfuls, she tells you something of the starved men and their wars on the roof, the arts of flesh-shaping that they practiced and debated. I enjoyed this, she adds at the end of the meal. We should do it again, when you're ready to talk about salt. You made a choice. Ooh, an extraordinary implication, as well as a secret. And hearts!
This is really funny. So I just looked up her page.
Mm-hmm.
Speak to the Canary. Knight. This quest, don't do it. There, you've been warned.
Yeah, no, I will disagree. Perhaps, she says, perhaps our choices determine our heading. But at last, when the lamps go dark, there is only one direction. One day we'll go there together. She won't be drawn further. She picks up her knife and fork. Between mouthfuls, she tells you something of the starved men and their wars on the roof, the arts of flesh-shaping that they practiced and debated. I enjoyed this, she adds at the end of the meal. We should do it again, when you're ready to talk about salt. You made a choice. Oh.
I guess it is kind of expensive. Let's see, you protested?
Mm-hmm.
Narrowed eyes. Make sure identification. And hearts. Yeah, if you accept what she says, you get a lift of the eyebrows and an admission of not expecting that.
Hmm.
Then she tells you about the nature of light as revealed through the operations of the Dawn machine. It's really funny when you throw her out, though. Okay, so if you sometimes just says you get mirrors instead of hearts.
Mm-hmm.
If you throw her out, you lose 25 terror and get a Z story in 1 iron. She probably wasn't expecting this path. You thrust her out of the cabin and close the door. There's a tentative knock on the door. Sorry, the exile calls out. Can I have my glasses back? I promise not to talk about choice anymore. I figured she had cat eyes. I mean, that pointy tooth.
Okay, so I still need way more mirrors. I have 15 secrets though. I should train some up.
Save about 4 in case you're needed for quests, though.
Of course. There we go. Okay.
Good. You've killed me!
Nice.
Good! Stone Cold Princess.
Oh yeah. The other thing that I was going to do was to talk to him and see if this strange catch will be the thing. Unless I needed a strange catch for something else. Although I can get strange catches pretty easily, yeah, so. Nope. But lost 8 hunger. So that's something.
You probably have lost a lot more hunger than that if you'd been more hungry than 8.
Yeah.
I think 8's all you had.
Yeah. Oh well.
Did you have another crew member that wanted a strange catch?
I might have. I don't know. I don't remember.
You don't crew member?
Oh, I should buy more Foxfire candles. Which is to say any at all.
Yep.
How many did I need for the thing in, place? Nuncio.
That's a weird one. Nuncio. Let's see here. the depths of the coastal zone.
Yeah, what all did I need for that? I needed a flare too, didn't I?
Try to what at the dead letter office? Oh, shift.
Take a shit at the dead letter office. I'm sure that's exactly what
Their
it said.
toilets are legendary. Shift work in the dead letter office. Pays really poorly.
I'm pretty sure I needed at least 5 for something.
Speak the thing, do the stuff. Dingus, 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 dingus.
Dingus, 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 dingus. My guts made a funny sound.
Beach, it's not a port, it's
No, it's in the dead letter office.
the true depravity of this place has never been fully understood. But it's a postal island. I'm confused. Oh, is it the other office?
Mm-hmm.
Start working deadlines. Feed letters to the machine.
The machine. I'm the machine.
Bring me quick, run away.
I work with cats.
Basements.
Basements. Get in the basement.
Open the back room. Go to the basement. I don't see the fruit splurp. This is a Dingus. Dingus Malingus. Dark places. 5. It's 5. And a flare.
Okay, I thought I remembered the flare. So how many do I have? I got 2 flares and 5 foxfire candles. And I know I needed foxfire candles for something else, so I'll go ahead and bump that up to 6. Even though I probably need more, but that's...
Having one with you and scouring the island for spider silk and Xavier's rocks makes it safer.
Yeah.
Candles needed for some of the actions in Hunter's Keep and in Monkey Town. Monkey Town?
You know, I'll buy up to 8 then.
1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 5, 1, 1, 1. It's usually 1.
Okay, and because it's the direction I'll be going, I will...
And you can use 5 to explore this shattered citadel in Godfall.
Oh yeah, and I need to...
Explore the shattered citadel in Godfall.
Saturn Citadel.
You
So-
don't want to explore this place.
I keep the mushroom mine so I can revisit maw. That's not what it's called, but the
Throat?
the serpent's
No.
nook. Thank you. And for money-making purposes, I will stock up on prisoner's honey to sell in Gator's Morn.
Play a money-making game.
And there we go. Let's...
Now you're broke.
Now I'm broke. Let's shove off.
In a ship that does not fight as well as your previous ship. Which I did not suspect. Okay, incidentally, you should probably, like, put a little work into the Gladiator storyline.
Hmm.
That storyline ends in a cool ship.
Okay.
I'm impressed that you finally upgraded your lamp. Lamp.
I think its arc is wider than previous. So that's nice. Oh, hi.
Vid has appeared and has been playing American Truck Simulator for 100 hours.
That's a
achieving
lot.
14 achievements. You played for 100 hours. Would you recommend this game to others? Vid declares falsely that he does not have a problem.
Cool, it had fuel.
That's lit.
Here's slant rhyme. I'll rhyme your slant.
Your ancient mariner's rhyme. That just sounds like really old salty frost. Ancient mariner's rhyme.
Vid is now playing American Truck Simulator.
No, that's American Duck Simulator now.
Okay.
You have zero hunger. Poor timing there.
Compile a port report. It's fine. I can accept a volunteer and gain one more crew for one echo.
More of a spore report.
Heh. I mean, in this place, yeah. Okay, over to Gator's Morn next. Alligator's Morn.
Why did you make the alligator so sad?
He knows what it did.
Nice, yeah, did I not tell you that sufficiently? I'm going to inquire why I made the alligators plural so sad.
They know what they did.
You thought you weren't going to eat that.
I wasn't.
In fairness, they were right. Dang. A soft wind from the east. You kind of have to poop.
I mean, I do, but they don't need to know
It's the
that.
third time this week. The crewmen are worried.
That it's not enough? Because, I mean, it is Thursday.
what? It's Thursday pooping day? What's happening?
No, I mean, like, the week has progressed to Thursday.
Okay, good.
And if I've only pooped 3 times...
Yep. You found the bomb? I don't see it.
Well, no, it's the go exploring thing.
Alright.
Nope.
Oh, these boring clods again.
Flee. And Shoops. Sell some prisoners, honey. Make back.
Shit to click to sell?
Well, it's shift to sell 10.
Oh. So, man, the Fathom King sucks. Sucks a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Archer's bones.
Not gonna worry about actually stopping there since I don't have business there. Gathering of anarchists. That is nothing unusual here, of course. Most nights half the shadow hatches plots over cheap wine and old insults. But who is that officer in the crowd? The haunted doctor stands listening in rapt attention, his remaining eye closed. On a stage made from tables and upturned chairs, an attractive young man and woman take turns raging against injustice and talking of the glorious day when London and the Khanate and all others who dare elevate themselves above others will face their reckoning. The irony is, as ever, lost. Once the meeting ends, he hurries over to thank you, glowing with second-hand fervor. "I have missed this," says the doctor, something strange taking over his face. If he didn't know better, he'd say it was a smile. He heads over to the young woman to try it out, renewed purpose in his stride. You no longer have the haunted doctor, you now have the determined doctor. Okay, but why did he replace... 9 hearts, 3 pages.
He powered up a bit.
Yeah, he did.
Anytime you finish someone's quest line, they... Sturgeon. She gives 6 iron.
Mm-hmm. She needed the strange catch.
Ah.
That's right.
Oh, trying to go catch something weird. Like something ugly caught in a net.
Who's Annette?
That's a good question.
What, Mega Man?
These must be energy resource.
I'm gonna go ahead and buy an empty mirror catch box, because I know I'm going to need that for something. And it's right here. And it's all of the money that I have. So maybe next time. Although I could sell an outlandish artifact to make up for that. Yeah, I'll do that next time.
Fathom King.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say what I accidentally typed there.
Fathoming? Fathom kind.
Don't worry about it.
Fathom kid. Fathomkin?
Where's this stupid request? No, there's a toilet for Fathom King.
Okay, port. Explore along the beach. Rescue a dripping parcel. 20 drowning pearls. Hot dog.
Eat the hot dog. Hot dog,
Hot dog, hot dog. Okay, now I can descend into the basement with flame. Properly equipped, candles for the way and a flare for the bottom. Spiral on spiral on spiral. The descent is long and slow. You count the turns at first, but the time comes when you can't see the square of light from the door above, and can't mark how far you have come around the spiral. You exhaust one candle after another. At the end, you come to a place where the ramp opens onto a bowl-shaped floor. The cavern must be hundreds of feet wide here. You light your flare, but even that does not show the cavern walls. The floor is carpeted with... At first you think it is gravel, but no, it is broken shards of clay and stone, all scribbled over in words too old to read. At the center of this space is a needle of deep black rock, glossy as resin, glittering with ice, inscribed with 3 arcane sigils that hurt to look at. You feel a meaning in their presence, a prohibition or a commandment. that all things must come to their destined place, that what cannot be delivered immediately must be saved against a future date. That message that goes unheard is a tragedy. Or that a message that goes unheard is a tragedy. That the signal must be carried, no matter how far, no matter through what darkness, no matter whether the sender still lives, nor whether the recipient can even read the language of the writing. The inscription resolves itself, and is known to you. No word lost. Visitor to the Center Stone. The climb out is slow and takes a long time. Could you possibly have come down this far? Surely not. Your breath goes ragged and your legs cramp. The rest of the spiral will still be there after you've got your breath. I need to go record my life real quick. Part of me wants to sit down a moment, but part of me is afraid to sit down a moment. Also grab myself a drink. Have you found indication?
Sorry, I got distracted by the fact of being something. You're looking for climbing out. Strange.
Hmm.
What does that mean or do? Well, I guess.
If sit down a moment is safe, that's the one that I'm going to take. That's my main.
Yeah, I guess it's fine.
Okay.
So weird.
Visions? Dreams? You relax against a shelf. It isn't comfortable at all, as the edge of a metal box is prodding you between the spine and the shoulder blade, and somewhere off to your right is a sound like hoarse breathing. It doesn't matter. In the dimness you see, or remember, or dream, a silver tree growing in a courtyard. The reverie lasts only a few heartbeats before you're properly awake again. Huh, okay, well, ascend. The dead letter office is still here, its machine still working, its baskets still filling with missed invitations and misplaced wills. Shouldn't it have been blasted away, destroyed by the force of what lies beneath?
Steve says, Zale the Sunless Z.
Yeah. You start to explain, but your language doesn't have the right words to express it. The weight of the delivery commandment, the sacred necessity for every word to reach its destination, and the countless individual miscarriages of meaning from one entity to another which have occurred throughout history, and are still occurring, to the detriment of the whole universe. He holds up a paw. Not going to understand it no matter how much you explain, he says, and I'm glad, as if I did understand I'd be likely to run mad working where and as I do. After a moment he adds, likely you'll forget. At least forget some of it. After all, you never wore the uniform. Then he points out where your hair is singed at the temples, and gives you an ointment he keeps in a drawer. Judge the postman in light of what you know. All have failed. Honor the postman in light of what you know. All have tried. Yeah. Nothing about them now seems comical or strange. The regulation maintenance of their uniforms is a mark of holy dedication. Their scars are earned by faith and hard work. They were given an impossible task, but none excused themselves just because of that. The hairless postwoman sees your glance and returns a rueful smile. Lost 5 terror. Trusted in Nuncio. Well, that's interesting. Are there any shops here? Just those. Okay. Alright then. The Empire of Hands is a place I need to go. Let's see. De Hut was the place with the really good prices on fuel and supplies, right? Or at least on fuel. Or something.
Let's see.
Like, I remember Gantpole was really good, too.
It was 10 and 19.
Okay, then yes, Da Hut is the place that I'm thinking of.
Iron Republic has better fuel at 8.
Right.
Worse than 9.
But those are way out of my way right now.
Yeah, the Hood's got it pretty cheap. Nook is only slightly more expensive. Cornelian's decently cheap at 12 and 18. Yeah. So he says, gotta be trusted by the rats. They pray at night. They stalk at night. And they squeak without cease.
If a rat squeaks without cease, then there's something very wrong. Squeaks are an unhappy noise for rats.
You can potentially try and descend into the basement with mirrors.
Mm-hmm.
This is just a weird new option in a mirrors challenge that's 176 for 100%.
I need 5 foxfire candles to do that. Huh. Before the stalactite was a monastery, before it ever fell from the roof, it was a citadel. The fall shattered it and killed all its occupants. Probably. Why don't you take a look? I shall. But not now.
Does it make candles you need? I think it's 1.
It's 5.
Oh, so 5? Okay.
Mm-hmm. So I do not have enough.
Creepy skulls on the steeple looking creepy.
Symbol of port report.
Accept responsibility for an envelope of heavy cream.
You describe the cathedral, its buttresses, and its smooth-faced saints. You sketch the seaweed gardens and the fish that graze on them. You mention the clothing of the drownies that live in this vicinity, clinging at the torso, swirling below the waist, regardless of whether the wearer is male or female. You write down the lyrics of a few of the songs. I do have recent news. The drownies make you welcome. They do not attack here. They do not even move quickly. They drift and sing and sometimes dance. Read an unread log entry on the hut. 50% chance of success. The log's effect on your clarity and enthrallment is at the whim of fate. And I have a slightly better chance with my mirrors. Sure. Let's try it. Bam. Damn. The drowning in the vicar's collar peers at you. You have been here since Janupril, he says, as though to a young child. It will soon be the Feast of All Shrieks, and then Saint Egidius's day. Gained length of stay, gained 2 enthrallment, gained 2 terror. Okay, well, let's try the unread log. Unlucky. Lost 5 clarity, gained 5 enthrallment. That doesn't sound good. The log tells of a ship saved by Dahut. The submarine had been attacked and badly damaged. The fuel was nearly gone. They were being followed by something that tapped arrhythmically on their hull. The crew were too terrified to speak. When they emerged into the sunny-seeming gardens of Dahut and swam to greet their hosts, they thought they had already died. The beast following them could be seen circling the spire of the cathedral, but the drownie said it could not trespass on the confines of Dahut, and that there was nothing to fear. Your ordinary garments don't fit in with the local style. If you're going to stay, you might as well blend in. No, I think it's time to go. Perfect. No echoes. Okay, off to Polythreme. Yeah, that current seems to be running, like, actually running opposite the way it looks like.
Things get weird in the...
Cure the sharpness you gained in Anthe. Enough time in Polythreme and your sharpness will dissolve back to flesh. This will not change your capacity for sharpness or remove any permanent Anthean advantage you may carry. Interesting. That's good to know.
Good to know.
Alright, gather intelligence. Carry claim into London, since I have so much space. And then to the Empire of Hands.
Present the Fathom King with your Memento Mori. A miracle of engineering, of sacrifice, and of the red science. I present the Memento Mori. What a completely horrible object, the Fathom King observes. Honestly, if you had flayed a star and brought me its skin, it couldn't be more appalling than this.
Wow!
Here, have this disembodied helium corona. You'd see the Fathom King does not know how it does not know how stars work.
Well, in the Untersee, he can't even see them, so...
Not true, he's talking about whatever the false stars are.
Yeah.
They have skin?
They might.
Creeped out now!
It's the refulgent asshole.
Well, it's going that way.
Yep. Someday. Someday it will be dealt with. The delightful adventuress leans over the rail of the ship, sniffing the humid air with evident distaste. What a filthy, damp little place. Oh well, we shall endure. At the sight of the mayor hobbling up, she straightens. A thin, insincere smile spreads across her face. "Ah, you there, my good primitive," she calls, striding down the ramp and clasping his arm tight. "Now then, I come in search of your first Emperor's vault, and for that I shall be needing a few things. Some of your finest workers and tools, and some food. Do you understand me?" She shakes her head, barely waiting for a response. "Food," she repeats. "Comprenas? Oh dear, I see we shall be here for a while. Listen, I hear you fellows rather like souls. Shall we discuss that like higher primates?" Barnabas stays to settle up while his mistress negotiates the value of her soul with the mayor. Barnabas removes his mask with what looks to be a silent moment of great relief. Underneath is nothing, just a flat surface where his face should have been. Ah, an unfinished Clayman. One of those flawed products of Polythreme that follow their own rules. If only you'd known that before he boarded. Of course, that's why the adventuress never mentioned it. He silently presents you with your agreed fee, dips his head in a polite bow, and lumbers back to his mistress. It appears she has struck a deal with the mayor. 200 echoes. Monkey business quality is now 20. You no longer have delightful adventuress.
She doesn't seem that delightful. But she's in for some adventures, that's for sure.
Port Stan. Here we are. Visit the delightful adventuress's camp. With a small army of monkeys bought with her soul, she excavates the vault of the first emperor. The foliage is thick and unforgiving. The delightful adventuress, helped by her faceless Clayman bodyguard Barnabas and a small group of worker monkeys hired for the price of her soul, works to excavate the vault of the first emperor. The delightful adventuress has already uncovered and put aside many treasures. A small statue amongst them looks particularly interesting. Yeah.
Ah, so the mayor's a 5-soul ape now, is he?
Nobody is watching, at least you don't think so. It is hard to tell with Barnabas's blank face giving nothing away. Can he see? He seems to be able to, somehow. In any event, he makes no move to raise an alarm as you take the small trinket. Prepares to make her run on the vault. Flustered circus mistress. Oh, it's you, of course. Help me with these blasted maps, would you? The monkeys are quite clueless. She shakes her head. They claim our souls uplift them, but if you ask me, it's just a case of monkey see, monkey do. Can you believe they think that zeppelin of theirs will let them create a new empire? Wait, you there. Take that out of your mouth this very second. Stone entrance dominates a small clearing, a not-so-ancient edifice. It may look centuries old, but this entryway is relatively new. The monkeys can never leave alone, always adding bits on as their whims demand. This tribute to the Empire's first and greatest has been constructed over generations by monkeys working with stolen ideas of what an ancient tomb should be. The delightful adventuress flits back and forth between her base camp and the vault entrance. To rush, darling, is to court tragedy. The delightful adventuress barely pays any attention to you as she prepares. She is not ready to open the vault. You should return later when she has had a chance to organize her monkey workers. This may take a while. Alright then. Then let's go to Sovereign Island since we have a gift. Gain access to the court. The gates are guarded by 2 armored monkeys that would look adorable if not for the blood on their bayonets. Humans are not welcome without an invitation or a worthy gift for the Emperor. The Wild-Wheeled Court. The stench and heat as the gates open are a sucker punch to your senses. Inside, the stagnant air of the windowless wood palace hangs with sweat and tastes of hair. Everything is filthy and every surface used. The apes as likely to swing across the roof as walk on the floors. In prized oases of relative calm, the high-souled conduct themselves with the poise of high-born lords and ladies. Around them, their barely uplifted lessers scamper around exhausted, taking orders and cruelties from all who care to dispense them. In the middle are countless more, a sea of apes longing for advancement and fighting for what they have, with tooth, claw, and low cunning. Emperor Crispin IV holds court in the heart of his palace. None may speak without permission, but the voice of the Emperor is still the least heard of all. To step into his throne room is to step into another world, a polished one of cool and blessed quiet that already feels as alien as it is pleasant. An official welcome. The Emperor sits on his throne, wrapped in robes of violet and wearing an ornate golden mask. He remains motionless, silent. He could be mistaken for a statue, if not for an almost imperceptible nod to grant his seneschal permission to speak in his name. He approaches, arms folded in the red-trimmed yellow robes of a court mandarin. Her expression is carefully blank, the chestnut hair on her face powdered alabaster white, and decorated with exquisite detail in red and black. The rings on her fingers mark her as a tin-souled ape, a status even the Admiralty can respect. She bows before you, a complicated ritual display of sweeping sleeves that somehow never breaks eye contact. Finished, she waits for your response.
You need better pages.
Return the bow. You are, after all, in front of an emperor. You will not demean yourself before mere monkeys. Oof. I will try to return the bow, even if it is a tough challenge. I'll risk that failure, because it's...
The other dice do.
Yeah. Failed. Flicker of disapproval. Did you do something wrong? It appears so. Be that as it may, there is business to discuss. The exquisite seneschal requests your assistance to supply the Empire of Hand's great work. A zeppelin that will take them to a new home far away from here. You point out that the Admiralty has the Empire of Hands both under embargo and quarantined. The only thing worse to be caught doing here than supplying them would be helping them escape their confinement. Have your people not already caused us enough pain, she demands. We starve, and you would prevent us being fed. We thirst to explore, and you cage us like animals. Why? For what fine purpose? What threat are we to you, who happily dine with devils? She shakes her head, almost with pity. What could you possibly see in us that shames you so?
You know what you did.
At the very least for this run, I kind of don't want to take the commission. I'm gonna grab some of that popcorn. Or actually, there's stuff right behind me. That's
the ranch.
That's the ranch. Now I'll have some of the chocolate.
The ranch actually isn't bad.
But it's ranch.
Which is a weird arse flavor for popcorn, you're right. But it's not too distinct from like ranch oyster crackers or ranch Doritos.
Well, then you are welcome to it, Steve.
Audience. Oh, oops. That's how that works. If your pages are high enough, you note about the Emperor are not essential.
Mm.
If you choose not to, you actually have the chance to change your mind.
Very good. Then I will choose not to for the time being, and maybe change my mind later. The exquisite seneschal is unsurprised. As you wish. My emperor thanks you for your gift, and declares you an honored guest of this court for as long as you obey our laws and traditions. You find yourself being led out of the emperor's presence. I would add one thing, says the exquisite seneschal in a quieter voice. If it is your beloved admiralty's deepest wish that we be gone, the Exodus will grant it, just as much as our freedom. A thing to think about, should it be their wrath that concerns. She bows, curtly. I bid you welcome to the Empire of Hands, she says in her normal tone, as two servants close the door to the silent gallery in your face.
Bonk. See, it says ASMR eating stream. How do you eat that? That sounds difficult.
A cacophony of Pentecost apes swings across ropes and ceiling beams in a cramped sea of sweat and malice. All are locked in an endless feud for souls and status, with scarce few having much else to call their own. A duel, what passes for court business, draws to a halt as two high-souled monkeys prepare to draw blades. A good old-fashioned monkey knife fight.
You can only have those in international waters.
Not willing to sell my soul. But let's check out this monkey knife fight. No. When the monkeys duel, every surface becomes a part of the fight. They climb the walls, hang from the ceilings, charge through the cheering crowd, with no care for who or what their rapiers may cut and slice. Death is not the goal. For the loser to forever remember this day and this defeat with burning shame is reward enough. Bets are taken. You place yours. Poorly, it turns out. As the losing monkey is taken to be shaved and at least one soul forfeited, you pay up. Darn.
Dang darn.
Oh yeah, the wreck of the Nocturne was one of the things I needed the candles for, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Then I will head there next. After dispelling this little bit of the map here. Oh, there... Okay, that's right. That's why I didn't before. Savage Lorn Fluke. Oh good, I think I got out of range.
Oh.
A stowaway! The quartermaster has been complaining of food going missing of late, and now you know why. The monkey foundling sits smiling innocently behind a crate, mouth surrounded by fresh crumbs and in a bed of... Wait, your stolen clothes? Yeah, you seemed fun, she says. She desperately wants to explore the Z with you.
You're
Absolutely.
A strange new friend.
Absolutely, I'll keep her around. Yay! The monkey foundling hugs you tight and asks, eyes sparkling, where you keep the weapons. No, child. Not right now. I'm assuming she is a mascot. Yep. Hearts +5. 3 mirrors and 2 pages from the Blimmigan.
Same total points.
I'll keep him there for now.
Does she have an interesting interaction?
Nope.
Okay, so that's like the Blooming you can do stuff. Appears to be the only mascot you can talk to.
Well, there was also the ferret. Though I think all it does is bite you.
Ow! Jerk. What a rude little mucilage. A floating strand of web caresses your face. The air hints at spiders. Something's over there.
Oh, no, wait a second. Did I not need to, descend? Nope. I did not.
Almost whacked your brow there.
Mm-hmm.
Bonk!
Alright. The fate of the Nocturne is well known and proven by the webs stretching across its battered hull. Aside from those and a few signs of struggle, the contents lie mostly undisturbed. After all, what use have the masters of Savior's rocks for trinkets, baubles, gold, and gems? If the crew and passengers were lucky, they merely became lunch. If not, you've heard the stories. The kind of Z stories saved for campfires on distant shores and cold nights when the rigging creaks. Of the Tree of Ages, a harbinger of doom crewed by sorrow spiders. What happened to the lovers who found Storm's broken heart in a sandalwood box? The suicide songs of... mere superstitious nonsense, of course. Of course. Even so, it remains a relief when the candle finally melts, and it is time to leave this place to the waves and rocks.
Did you get anything?
Nope.
And strangely, it lets you do it again?
Mm-hmm.
Wreck of the Nocturne. Until you visit Savior's Rocks, there's not much to do here. Options open and close as that story progresses. A harrowing emptiness. But on a 20% roll, an insult to salt.
No. Don't insult the gods. You fool.
The sailor's caught slipping a jewel trinket into his unmentionables. Before you can do anything, its crewmates have him by all the limbs, hurling him and his cursed plunder down to join the drownies in the black. None may steal from a half-drowned ship. It's not super bad, you just lose one crew. Presumably the dumbest one on board.
Mm-hmm. Preparing for the Festival of Silk. Nope. The silk traders don't talk much. In particular, they don't talk of the sorrow spiders at their feet, over their heads, or crawling over them as they sleep. Spiders will not be having that kind of talk about the generous neighbors, they say with haste and raised voices. Lost a cask of mushroom wine? Oh, contribution to their festival may loosen their tongues. Got it.
He's witnessed much, but seen nothing since the sparrow spiders he serves harvested his eyes.
Ah, my good sir, or is it madam, or another salutation perhaps? Pardon my ignorance, he taps his blindfold. The honor of serving the acrimonious masters does somewhat leave one at a disadvantage in matters of detail, he smiles. Blind to light is not, however, deaf to rumor. I wonder, might I prevail upon the good-natured individual I have heard contributed so much to our little festival? Splendid, splendid. He leans in close. My benefactors have charged me with seeking a special sustenance for a special occasion. I'm sure an experienced sailor such as yourself sees through the necessary euphemism. Shall we say, unfortunates of little future, such as your tomb colonists? Or perhaps a select few to find a different destination for the greater good. I can promise more than fair compensation for any subsequent regrets. Regrets?
Let's love Mega Man.
A supplier of tomb colonists to spiders? You've been to Venderbide. Perhaps this is doing them a favor.
The most entirely legitimate silk trader legitimately requests your help with delivery to Fallen Nine. Those definitely aren't spider eggs.
Just trinkets. Just trinkets.
Those are definitely spider eggs. That is a box of eggs. See, it says Wigwets. Dr. Wally. Oh well.
Shut up. What is that?
Possibly the Tree of Ages.
It's creepy as hell is what it is. Yikes.
Don't sail near it.
I'm not gonna.
I didn't really get a very good look at it. Oh, it's kind of doops-a-doo-doo.
A doops-a-doo-doo. You heard it here, folks. He just says things like wooby-dooby-doo.
They say it's doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. They say it's crude by sorrow spiders.
It's crude, all right. No. What is this? Those look like giant stone hearts. And there's the refulgent asshole.
And a huge... Uh-oh. Ah! A huge statue of some kind of punchy man. Oh, you found the... Ow!
Ow.
15.
Asshole.
Go away, Glorious Dreadnought.
An old veracity lives here in the far reaches of the Z.
The King Leader's Castle.
The priests are long gone, but sacrifices are still made. Perhaps you have come here to make a sacrifice. Perhaps the sacrifice is you. A woman in rags stands on the battlements, staring to the east. Lose your mind. Offer your thoughts at the altar. Do not do this.
An act of burning faith. Which god holds sway here? Storm? Stone? Salt? Perhaps no god is elsewhere named. But if you feed it, it will calm your mind. This will spend fuel and supplies and lower your terror. Eat your crew! Destroy all your crew and any human or near human officers. The struggle will wound or even kill you. Why is that available?
Construct the fulgent impeller. Which I don't have the stuff for that.
Squat heavy-shouldered like a scarecrow built to resemble an engine.
Built to resemble a ninja.
I don't think this is engineering anymore. The mechanic confides. Possibly it's witchcraft. This may take you elsewhere at the cost of all your Z stories. Choose it only if you're desperate to be somewhere else.
Well, I do look kind of trapped.
What?
It did just get itself stuck. In which case, can I tear its face off?
What? Oh, way to go. I was about to say, in your previous boat, maybe. This boat doesn't have the firepower to win, though.
Mm-mm.
Okay, you're good, you're safe. That was weird. Steve says. But you know exactly where they've been. On your ship. Okay. First, crude Sauron spiders? Lord Barry says, ew, I'm not going to eat my crew. I don't know where they've been. Exactly where they've been. On your ship. Nope. No. There's another big statue. Less punchy though and more graspy.
Taychek's Fury.
Someone's mad.
Dive, dive.
Raspy statue man. There's my stepping. It's graspy statue man. What's a punchy statue man? There's finger spots. Where? Way out there. Okay.
Well, let's slow down in case it's... Nope, it's nothing hostile. It's torpedoes.
There's punchy statue man.
Mm-hmm. That's a mine.
That is a mine. Can you shoot it? No? Okay. That's strange.
Would you see what the heck the mine do? Just in case it's something that I can, like, do things with. You are not welcome here.
Alright. I guess you're not welcome at Jack a Dandy Stack?
I guess. And that apparently finished off the everything. Well, I've still got those two little squares, but I want that bit up there.
I honestly can't find the vines. Let's get some out to check. So, I need to check on King Castle. Big stone hearts. Half-room stone citadels surrounded by vast, mostly stone statue farms. you talk to the old lady in rags at the King Harry's castle?
No, I forgot to. Dang it. Oh well.
You're too busy being scared of the...
Mm-hmm.
What is it called? The shiny or straight up?
The refulgent, yeah.
See, it says mines. They make you go Google limit.
I am low on fuel. And the hut is a ways off. Does Varchus sell fuel? Or Isle of Cats would be even more convenient. Or Rosegate.
Cats. Yeah, it's got the 20. Versus. See it. Rosegate. That's it. And they might, but maybe haven't been there yet.
No, I've totally been there. Hello, Vince. Though expensive, it does seem like the best option. So I'll turn down my lights. Make for Port Cavendish. Spy walks the ship. They're good. Very good. Were it not for a single envelope sitting face up instead of down on your desk, you might never have noticed. Failed. The crew is not informed of the precise reason for the search. They stare at each other suspiciously. Good. Next time, perhaps they will be more alert. Lost a move in the great game. No. Oh well.
Gotta be careful about that take on a volunteer thing. One crew for only one echo? Sometimes you gotta be careful.
nothing for me to do there. They're all tending the gardens now, she wails and begins to weep again. My poor crew. You wait for a hitch in the sobs and inquire further. It is a slow, delicate business drawing answers out of her, but you are nothing if not perseverant. It seems her crew was conscripted by the Lady of the Gardens, and that their duties are something far worse than horticulture. You leave her reciting the names of her lost sailors and commending them to Salt's mercy. The King's Claw tells you to call them Isery. They are dressed in azure silk and wearing clawed rings of enameled metal and ivory on the fingers of their right hand. They are very beautiful if you like them sharp and glittering and ambiguously gendered. You have caught the interest of the Pirate King, and therefore my interest as well, they say, fixing you with an amber-eyed gaze. You seem capable enough, and I have need of a capable friend. Perhaps not. I will stay out of this business for now.
Okay, where there are roses.
Okay, well, head to Visage. Gonna ignore you, even though I'm pretty sure I know who you are. Though if she comes up on me from behind, yep, I have rear guns now. Aw. Ten fragments. Gilt-edged scrolls, papyrus bound with emerald green silk bands, poems of the traversal to the realm of the dead. Into your sack they go, leaving the scroll niches bare. Moonmoth does not see what you do. The carapace of your costume hides everything. Become moon moth again. The honey cakes is not an option. Well, I have candles. I've not brought him candles before. The gift is suited to him personally. One can see this by the way that he hesitates regretfully before he performs the rejection that etiquette requires. It was thoughtful, but it is not the gift of moth to cobra. Therefore, wrong. Let's try the Chansey challenge. Yay! You tell the frog a partially true story about how this face was carved. The frog replies with an amplified belch in a story it heard about the sphinxes known as the salt lions. It's really very good, frog. And push-ups. Does Eigel have a store? Have a shop with useful stuff?
Where is it?
Right there.
Don't have it recorded.
Okay, Port Carnelian looks to be slightly closer than the Iron Republic. So I'll go there to get supplies first and a little fuel. And I will go straight there.
Wow, lose your mind is definitely a bad option. You get 100 terror and 7 fragments.
Ah.
Interesting. Desperately wanting to go somewhere else can take you to Iran or to London. So if you go to London, it costs 5 hull and 1 for
Excellent timing.
Party Bluff. Did you get a port report at King Eater's Castle?
What?
Did you get a port report at King Eater's Castle?
Yes.
Everything is horrible.
Oh, hey, Mom. I just noticed. Check out the art on the side of that tin there.
What, snowman?
Oh, it's the snowman,
Mm-hmm.
which we didn't watch this year.
Nothing like British animation in a colored place.
Yeah. It's beautiful. Beautiful music. It's just beautiful.
Put a Blimmigan ashore. Propagation, not King Eater's Castle.
So, I am troubled. I only had enough echoes for one each of fuel and supplies.
You've not been quite careful enough.
The journey's too far afield. The clattery heart.
Wait, that's here?
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Ah. It's available if you back to the game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you can also quest it up. So, you need to get some cash.
Mm-hmm.
What have you to sell?
Here, nothing. In general, I've got parabola linen and that, which I might be able to sell the parabola linen in Hell, in the Iron Republic, but I think it sells for less there than it does in London. Mm-hmm. If I'm lucky, I might be able to make it all the way to the Iron Republic.
Let me see here. Peeling in. 60 in London, 66 in the Hoot.
I don't suppose the Grand Geode buys or sells anything that I could do, does it?
Iron Republic does not buy Prevalent, it seems. Unless, of course, they do in like their little that market of theirs.
Yeah.
Which varies from visit to visit, so may or may not be buying what you have.
Mm-hmm.
The Grand Jude. Hey, why do I have a thing for that? Oh, it likes shops.
Okay, well, Iron Republic is my only bet. My only hope. Which does not feel good.
What else is around?
Fathom King's Hold. I could ask for a boon. But I don't remember what the boons.
Tried Igel and there's nothing there.
We didn't stop at Igel because fuel was short.
Because I don't know what's an Igel. Flip Rock has a shop. Acquisitions. Has field supplies for 12 and 23. We'll buy your torpedo components for 1. We'll buy coffee for 44, wine for 24, and solstice fruit for 4 memories of different source. Market of Hungers. There's a cycle of 4 different shops. Can you make some cash or get some loot?
Okay, I can get supplies from the Fathom King's Hold. But not fuel. Sweet Remy. Smelly Remy. Oof. Okay, yeah, that's not going to be too helpful. Okay, so back to Fathom King's Hold, I guess. I can't see any other way through this.
What about the gas, then?
Turn supplies into gas.
Because how are you on supplies? You're like,
I have one of each.
I mean, like, how are you on hunger?
Not good.
Ooh.
Yeah. Or perhaps if I just... If I travel underwater, I might find things.
That is a possibility.
Okay. I'm still going to make my way to the Fathom King's Hold, though. I should have stopped there first. Shit. Maybe I should make my way to the Iron Republic. I don't know. Yeah, I'll Iron Republic. Gotta do something, though. Too far out of the way. That's not the button I meant to hit.
Cheers.
I'll screw above water anyway if something goes wrong, just 'cause. Encourage them. Short rations for you too. Lead by example.
Okay, good.
Sacrifice to stone or to salt. Fire a distress flare. I do have that one flare. Stone is the kindest of the gods of the sea, but that's not saying very much. She has a great wound from which a river of blood flows. Wound yourself in memory of her, and perhaps she'll show mercy. I'll try it. I have the wounds to spare. The wound is impossibly hard to staunch, Your ship's doctor fusses with bandages. The deck is awash. Your vision becomes cloudy at the corners. Through a roaring buzz in your ears, you see the puzzled doctor hold up a diamond splinter. This came from the wound. Thanks, Stone. You've gained an outlandish artifacts. You have 2 wounds. At 3, you'll die. Well, that's... Yeah, but I can't really do anything with that. Make a sacrifice to salt.
You might as well do.
Gained 5 terror. You're returning to port. A white Z-Bat. It lands on the rail and cocks its head. It blinks at you, 2 tiny eyes like chips of crystal. It rises and is lost in the deep night of the earth. Your gaze follows it. When your gaze returns to the ship, you realize that the ship is elsewhere. Gasps from your crew tell you you're not imagining it. Perhaps it's not where you want it to be, but that's salt for you. This is not where I wanted to be.
Ah! That's...
Actually, this could still work.
Actually?
This could still work.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and talk to her, since that was a thing that I forgot to do when I was here before.
Ooh, this is perfect fun.
I'm sorry, I didn't expect anyone else to be here. Sit with me. No, do not look east. I only dare because I know I will see nothing like the 5 before me. It is my first time at Z. We do not get out much, but you must have traveled far to end up here. Tell me your stories. You barely begin before she interrupts. How about the Gadpole? They say they see the future. If you go, could you ask what the 7th will witness? I happily give my life to prepare the ground, but to know would be the greatest of honors. Offer your stories, all of them.
You only have 2.
Yep. Oh, I didn't get a
Okay.
report. Yeah, compel report report. Everything is horrible. It's not really an appropriate title for a formal report, is it? Let's find something a little more political. Go. You were unlucky.
Oh, good.
You are returning to port. The Isle will hear your story, then it will be forgotten. When it is forgotten, so will you be. You will pass out of the memory of rock and into the memory of dawn. There is only one place where dawn remembers.
Oh, I thought unlucky was... Huh. I knew what failure and success were. Strange. Well, I think you can buy things you need with stuff other than echoes around here. Or at least sell strange things for echoes.
Yes, I can sell extraordinary implications. And that appears to be the only thing that I can sell for echoes.
Yeah, I can like buy stuff for secrets.
I could sell a captivating treasure for 50 fuel and an element of dawn for 25 supplies, but... but okay. 227.
Oh, you can buy a strange catch.
Yeah, but I'm not going to right now. And there's all my money.
Whew.
I will sell the other extraordinary implication. And save that for Mount Palmerston, because I think I can get there.
Easily. And next time, remember to keep 100 or so of operating funds.
Mm-hmm.
And now you have 2 wounds, staying in your lodgings would be wise.
Oh, wait, I didn't think to make a port report for Irem. Oh, well. That was such a close scrape, and I'm not out of it yet, so... And I'm going to have such nightmares when I get home.
Oh, crap.
Nothing to be done, though. Hey, it's Mount Nomad.
Hey, it's a Leifberg.
That might actually be good.
It's coming right for you.
It's fine. Yes, good. Good.
Grab the butt gun. Fire.
Didn't deer?
Boy, that's what.
Yeah.
Drives like. Frostbound is weird. else there. Dugan's mom.
Dugan's mom has got it going on. The view from above. Salt saved me, so I'm going to pray to Salt.
Thanks, Salt.
Should get me home. Hello. I will play it safe though. One more supplies. Okay, that will definitely get me home. Oh, that was uncomfortably close.
Oh yeah.
Let's Undercrow, Vinderbite, home.
Arguably, you should have stopped at Frostfound to take tea with squatters at the dock, since he had something waiting.
Hmm.
One fuel, one supplies, my stint here.
Oh, okay, yeah, that would have been good. I did not realize.
Me either. I was just looking at the how to remove terror things. Mangrove College, you drink and be merry, far north of that thing.
Oh boy, it's a guy. Devil Pirates.
Doing the full visage ritual, yes, masked in terror.
Yeah, Faustic Corsair. Oof. They are on me. Okay. You are in my sights.
Is this cloud about to lose to a freighter?
Looks that way.
This is too many boats.
And that one just disappeared. There. Okay. Cache of Curiosities.
Priest and Granny.
Tale of Terror. Until the sixth candle was extinguished. Now we all watched the flame as it stood up, as it were on tiptoe, taller and bluer each heartbeat. Its light grew brighter in the moments before it failed, so that I saw the faces of all my companions, drawn and white as if we were already dead. Then the candle flame drew itself up like a dancer and was extinguished. Dark fell upon us all like a wave, and I heard the hatchlings uncoil.
You literally found a Tale of Terror.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I written down.
That's all it was.
That was a big ways to feel in all points. Wow. Game.
Yeah, maybe I should just head straight to London. Take the nightmares. Oh. Listen to your dreams. What will you learn? You walk through the streets of buildings trapped in amber, flooded with treacly light. Rubbery men, their face tentacles twitching complacently, swirl around you in crowds. They give you a wide berth. Something drips from your hands. Not blood. It's pale as milk. Really? No, I'm joking. A bell tolls. You turn in through an ornate arch, and all the lights go out, but not before you see the spined shape throned in a pool at the chamber's heart. Gained 5 terror. That's exactly what I wanted. Thanks.
Thanks, I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. Well, I guess you can say it's something that waits for you to spend time with your family to drop another 20 after the night receive 50.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently the best way to get rid of terror is money.
Mm.
Sampling high-quality cigars at Rosegate for -3 per 12.
Ooh. Actually, I can stop at Demo Island and reduce terror and gain some supplies. So that's good. With the factor. Lost 2 terror, gained 6 fragments, gained 1 supplies. Cool.
Really the lose your mind and eat your crew options at King Ears?
Mm-hmm.
They are from the game's tagline back during Kickstarter.
Mm.
Lose your mind. Eat your crew. Shoot pirates in the face.
I mean, if it's not going to get out of my way. Maybe they'll have fuel. Supplies! I mean, that works too.
What's worth more?
Well, right now, fuel is worth more, but I can still get there. I have enough to get to London.
Cost in emergencies, 2 supplies can be converted to 1 fuel.
Yep. And that was 3 supplies that they gave that I found on them. So
Excellent.
yes. And there's the something awaits me.
Why is that Stevener suck so bad? I think Failbetter is just enough gas to steam in the port.
Just enough. Phew! As soon as the gangplank touches the quayside, the terrors of the deep sea lighten. Walk taller, smile more readily, but what dreams may cling. Collect messages from the harbor master. Blind Bruiser. Hi, guy. Oh,
Wait, you forgot a thing?
he gave me a thing. Good evening again. It seems you do not have the package we expected. Perhaps you still possess the payment and a suitable sum for interest and to cover the expenses of myself and these stout gentlemen. Otherwise, we must visit a reckoning on you and yours. Behind the Blind Bruiser, a gang of ruffians clap iron-shod cudgels in their hands. I didn't realize that we had a thing from him.
What was it?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh, they gave you money to get the thing.
Yeah, that's how they do. And I didn't
And
realize.
get it. What was it?
I don't know. I didn't remember.
Oh boy. Yeah, you shouldn't be so quick to click on the Blind Bruiser stuff. Like right when you come to port. Ooh.
Well, I had no choice.
Oh, made you?
Yes.
I didn't know that worked like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah! But if it like let you turn in other stuff and sell things first, you could totally get the money back.
Mm-hmm.
Rude.
Well, this is all I can do.
Game.
Battle on the dockside. Failed. Lost 8 crew. Collecting cargo for the Cheery Man quality is gone. They are numerous, determined, and brutal. They storm the ship, break bones, crack skulls, fling helpless men to the drownies below, leave crippled sailors behind them. It could have been worse. I mean, maybe it couldn't have, but
Oh, it could have. If you got one more wound, you'd be dead.
yeah. Goodness, we don't often hear news from there. Screaming, sometimes. How curious. No spiders at all, they say. They are indeed blessed.
Monkey Town.
Ah, despair's fastness.
Anything specific? Chart. Oh, you may have nothing else to discover.
Unless there was something that I just, again, missed. Khan's heart. I could have gotten that while I was out, if I'd realized that.
Okay,
Oh,
I should really check the objective section, apparently. Good to know.
Should also remember to write down what the heck we were in the middle of at the end of each session. Trinkets, just trinkets. 100 echoes. Roser's Wharf. Nothing needed. My lodgings. Read the morning papers. Time with family.
Woo, drop that there.
Rest in the townhouse. You've lost 2 Menace's wounds. Good. 2 restful nights. Oh, my leg.
It's pretty. The light. Yeah, you were collecting something for making one of these things, right?
I already did. I could make more because there was something that came from making all of these. I think you were describing it as the other way to get that thing that I could have gotten by going with the trader through the gate. That permanent upgrade item thing.
Oh, that. I think. Yeah, it would have been at the current. The current
Yeah.
cabin's current.
Yeah, I think I remember you describing a different way to get that thing that involved making all of those items. So,
Speaking of which, it looks like someone representing him has business with you. Adventurer's executor right there.
yes, which I need 2 more visions of the surface for,
Oh, okay.
as we established at the beginning of the stream.
Didn't even catch that. I was looking something up.
Okay. Oh yeah, I have the Clayman. New recruit. Engage a Zaylor.
Good.
Still need more. So hire on more crew. There, that's the bare minimum I need. I think I'll do that one more time. Or maybe I can just stop at the funging station on my way out again.
That can be questionable sometimes. I'd recommend going ahead and doing more time.
Okay.
Just run over 50 at a time. 17's good too.
actually, wait, how much? Okay, so I have 16 fuel. Probably want to get up to 20. So let's, 21. Okay.
If you need to fix a cash problem, since you're running a freighter right now,
Mm-hmm.
Sapphires from Port Carnelian. Wait, they require a lot of capital. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, there's an arbitrage of 4 here, and you have a lot of cargo space.
I do. But yeah, I don't have that much capital with which to achieve that. Now, is there a good arbitrage from London to someplace else? Like, of more than one?
Vanderbite's got an arbitrage of 2 for Shrine.
Really, it was 2, not 1?
Yep, buy for 21, sell for 23.
Okay.
So, London, you can buy dark coffee beans for 50, Muslims for 63, Mustang for 24. So we're looking at honey, wine, or coffee. Horn buys honey for 26. That's a crappy arbitrage. Okay, he doesn't really. Roll 50 for coffee. Cheaper concert. Cheaper Silverland. That's potential trick. Did it, that's for sure. Yes, I think. What do you get in Vanderbite that sells nicely in not a lot of Vanderbite shops. Okay.
Well, I may as well go ahead and stock up and head that way. While you're looking.
I think I see a decent, like a quick little run to build a little working cash again. It involves taking some shroom wine to Port Carnelian at an arbitrage of 2, I think.
Well, keep in mind, there's good money to be had from port reports. And not a lot of money to be made from trade.
Unless you have a pretty big hold. What you do?
Yeah, but I need the money to fill it.
cheap old coffee. So number charge of 2, going to Port Carnelian,
Mm-hmm.
and grabbing something else at 38 and selling it, oh, I don't know, in London
Mm-hmm.
for 44 at an arbitrage of 6.
That's not bad. As long as I'm doing some other stuff while I'm out, that's probably a good use of time and resources. So I will.
If there's anything you need to do at Khan's Heart, you can get the special request report on Khan's Heart.
Mm-hmm.
We'll show it. Additionally, you can pick up gas that's probably going to need you.
Crib.
And sometimes it'll be a crab.
That works.
Yeah, let's grab. Under new management.
Mm-hmm. This isle is now under the jurisdiction of Her Majesty's Admiralty. Depart immediately.
Something has changed in Disney.
Yeah, I'm not certain exactly what happened, but the change happened a while ago.
Charco Crunch. FOD number 9000.
FOD.
Right, they think you left out an O? There.
Scoop it up.
Not gonna let this all for a Z story.
Yeah. Listen for surface gossip. Vision of the surface. Tomorrow's Friday.
Oh, yes, hello. What?
Yep.
Welcome to Friday. It encroaches. Surface, the sun still warms here. Or someone assumes. I should still be there.
The Gesundheit conspiracy. Need a judgment's egg somehow. How do I get a judgment's egg?
Ways. Pretty sure it's like a quest or something. Let's see, complete the last tour. Sail south past Adam's Way and complete the Vales Challenge after sailing out the southern end of the map. You can buy him at the Fisher of Dawn for 10 secrets. Iron Republic's House of Pleasures sells them for a colossal core. For a colossal fluke core. Colossal fluke core.
Zello.
And you can also get one for your service to Mr. Sachs.
I don't like the look of that storm. Can't say if there's actually anything in that, but I don't like it.
Stone's a bit more friendly.
Hard. Report.
Purchase an element of dawn. Yes, just buy one. Dinosaurs, huh?
Mm-hmm. Lost 5 terror, gained a memory. That's a good trade. No shops there. Okay, now let's deport Carnelian.
Zelos down. Yes, you unlock something interesting if you find a way to defend yourself against the sunlight and Estival.
Can I establish something there?
Perhaps.
Nice.
Some sort of legitimate establishment.
It sounds like a non-standard victory condition.
I don't think it is. It's just something you can build up and do.
Okay.
And I think you may get some potential benefits from it. Dang.
Report. And sell mushroom wine. Now then it was coffee beans.
Oh yeah, there's a pretty good arbitrage there.
Okay. They sell for how much in London?
44.
Okay. Because I thought I bought them for 50 and could sell them for 25 there.
I'm seeing a sell 44 buy 50.
Okay.
Let me check to see if there's a better arbitrage on sapphires. If you want, like, you get a sapphire or two instead of just dark heavy things. See, sapphires are 86 and sell for 90.
Did you say you bought them for 50
That's a
or
4.
15?
50.
And you're going to sell them for 25?
No. Saying that the place will sell them for 50 and buy them for 25.
Coffee it is.
Ah, okay.
Coffee? Okay. Whereas here, but apparently I misremembered the what I can sell it for there.
But yeah, you don't want to buy at 50 and sell at 25.
No.
That's just the opposite
No.
of what you
No. Instead, I'm buying at 38 and selling at 44.
Ah, okay. Well, that's more like it.
That's a profit of 6 unit.
How bad is a failure for panning for sapphires?
In the fungal jungle?
Don't bungle. Let's see what happens when things get fungal. Pan for
Murgatroyd's Imperial Tea Shop?
Mm-hmm.
Imperial Tea Shop. That sounds like China, but Murgatroyd does not sound like a Chinese name.
let's see. That end is a native ambush.
Uh-oh.
Say there's a tiger sitting around asking unflattering questions about your nutritional value. You gain a tale of terror and 1 terror. This is an iron challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Success is a glimmer of truth. You get a little bit of cash. And on a rare success, sapphires.
But worst case, I gain 1 terror and a tale of terror.
Yep.
I like that. I will take it. Yep.
Ambush is a strong word.
That's funny.
It's just a tiger making fun of you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, Fathom King's Hold, Pigmoda Isle.
And London.
Yep. Maybe a couple other islands. Just for port reports.
This new heavier boat needs a new, better engine. I think you're going slow enough that your fuel consumption is being dominated by light. Well, maybe not. I'd say. Actually, like speed and fuel consumption are pretty much linear, I think. However, the prow light is constant.
Right.
So more speed totally saves you fuel, you just burn it faster. It basically means that bigger, heavier boat can't go as far unless it carries more fuel. Yeah, looks like they fashioned their own luck there.
Oh, do I not have something awaits me? Or am I out of Z? No, I spend all my Z stories. That's right.
Yes. If you had let the jellyfish dissipate, you would have had Z story for that.
Okay. Oh well, no big deal.
No, geez. Well, no point for any shore leave there. It's an expensive place to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that who I think it is?
Might be. Yep.
Boat fights in dark, in the fog. Boat fights. Somewhat gradual boat fights.
Used to be faster. Boat fights.
Butt guns. I guess they kind of suck when you fire with only the butt. Fights.
Butt guns. Investigate the wreckage. Rescue the pirate poet. 500 echoes this time. Nice.
Ka-ching.
Fuel and supplies. And a crate of human souls.
Boat fights. You'll get caught up in the
Boat fights.
That sounds like a something awful book about naval history or something. So instead of great naval battles in history, it's boat fights. We have to sink the Bismarck because the world depends on us.
Boat fights.
This is very stupid.
Yes, it is. Pile of report.
Ooh, house lead training.
Well, that's for a secret, which that's
Oh.
10% cheaper than in
When come calling over there. Here.
Irem. Yes,
I think when come calling's the name of the store.
could be.
Because there's Fisher of Dawn, When Come Calling, and the other one.
Nope, don't want to sail into that.
The Dubois Maelstrom.
The dubious maelstrom.
Yeah, that's Roy the Boy that looks pretty doobie.
And Lick-a-Monkey Crag.
Why?
Don't lick the monkey.
Was this named by someone who lost a bet?
Did it lose a bet?
Says the horrified monkey at being licked.
Crag lose a bet for its name.
Maybe it got too aggro and had to pay for its. Had to pay for its aggressions with embarrassment.
Okay, so I don't have any long boxes. She tells you she can't recall how she got here. She remembers what happened in London, and then there's a gap, and then her first memories of this place are of the shape of the steepled building, looming through the dark. This comes from before, she says, drawing back her protective clothing. Between her glove and her sleeve is a web of old white scars, as though her skin had frozen and cracked and healed again. She pulls the sleeve back down after a moment. Then she tells you what happened before. She was a doctor, healing the malaise of countesses and publishing research about the applications of mushroom-derived spirits. Her twin lived with her at her expense, but preferred more bohemian entertainments. The acolyte describes what their life together was. Sepia anatomical charts next to dream animals done in viridian paint. Prisoner's honey jostling retorts full of medicine. Silk scraps in the bandage drawer. The twin is gone now. Something about an accident, a foot bath full of silvery fluid, skin cracked and frozen, a resuscitation attempt that went wrong, preventing any return from death. Afterward, her memories are blurred until they pick up again here. She regards her present occupation as penance of some kind. There must be more she can tell you than that, even if she doesn't want to. Very modest challenge, 75% chance of success. That's pretty good chances. I'll try it. When you ask, she answers grimly with anatomical precision. How the twin had returned in bad shape from a shared dream. How her skin was covered with a tracery of bleeding lines. The shock this caused to the body. The inevitable death. After the explanation, she returns to her work. It seems the interview is at an end. You've lost 3 favor, but gained a secret. I can regain it. Return later. Okay.
Seems like she suffered a similar wound herself at some juncture.
I was nearly clipped the pier there.
Crab boat thing.
Crib. Crib Cloche.
Grab blaster.
That's me. I have plenty of supplies. 25 fragments. It's a goodly sized collection. Abbey Rock. Port report. Offer news.
Yeah, that's some terror.
And back to London.
Jellyfleur.
Jellyfleur.
Like this way this time. Get you exist to me.
Yeah, but I could get a
What the? Really? Something. Ow. Butt God.
could get a strange catch. But yeah, Z story.
I don't think Davy Strange catches. When you scooped it up, you actually got supplies.
I did that one time, but I have also gotten strange catches from them. It is not entirely consistent. Hello, Vince. He's lolloping down the stairs.
Anyway, it's a quasi-rare event, which is to say 50%. Get the Z story in 15 fragments if you disperse. If you scoop it up, you get a barrel of farmer jellyfish or a spreading stain. Strange catch. Stain something so bad you'll never clean it up. Steve said the Waddenham Maelstrom.
Wait, did I not have any more port reports? I guess not. Yay, lost 18 terror. And gained another restful night. Alright. It's about that time. Thanks for watching, everybody. We shall return on Saturday. May or may not be an early throne. I will double check on that. But there will definitely be a Throne of Games proper, where we should be continuing 2 Point Hospital. And of course, next Thursday Throne, or Thursday Thanatopsis, rather, where we'll be continuing this. I briefly thought tonight that this would be our last night, because wow, things got dicey there.
Yeah, that was probably one of the closer calls the game has in it.
Yeah. So, thanks again. Hope to see you all next time. Good night, everybody.
Good night.